Hi everybody, welcome back to Tolkien Craft 2 with me, Sid, and we've just updated to 2.9.3, which fixed the microblock issue. Only came out 2 days ago, so pretty good. I've also got all the ores and everything now that have come from the quarry so far in the system, and I've set up these 2 additional interfaces. Let me just move you because you're irritating me there. So this is just a pulverizer and a redstone furnace, independent circuits. They've got this one makes sand from cobble should I run out of sand. This one is currently making glass from sand. So as I need things like, if I say I want need pulverized tin, instead of sending it to this pulverizer, which will automatically cook it and spit it back out again, which would be kind of silly, we can send it to this pulverizer instead. Clever, huh? However, I want to have a play around with some ideas today. So if we just have a look at, say, iron. Now I've got 380 iron and 507 iron ore waiting to be processed. That's going to take up a fair amount of storage. Similar gold, we've got 1,000 gold and a whole load of gold waiting to be processed. Silver, similar again. Copper, yep, lots of that. Tin, lots of that. Now diamond, got quite a bit of that. I just wish I could get these and turn them back into something useful, but there you go. Can't have everything, can we? Let's have a look at, say, ruby. Now we've got a fair amount of this ruby here, Project Red Ruby. So what I want to try is I want to have a look at the old drawers mod. Wait for it to catch up. Come on. And the item I am looking for is one of these, a drawer controller, which we are missing a few bits, but that's easily, no, we're still missing. Oh, don't want you to make it with that, thank you very much. Right, let's get some redstone torches. We're going to need a few of those. Let's make I don't know, a couple of dozen. That should be more than adequate, and then we can go. That is the drawer controller, isn't it still? Yes. So let us wait for that. I don't want that though. I want just ordinary nether quartz, thank you. I don't want to waste Certus quartz. So 2 of those. And then if we go and try that drawer controller now, we can get one of those. Now this, if you've watched my Plough Power series, links all the drawers in a system together. It's really, really clever. Now I have got compacting drawers set up as a pattern. I've also got drawers set up as a pattern. Now these things hold 8 stacks per drawer, not a huge amount. The compacting drawer holds 8 stacks per drawer, but there are upgrades. So for example, I'm not really brilliant on emeralds, but that will take it to a 5 times, so 40 stacks per drawer. So what I want to do, let me get myself back in there and go and have a look at some cable for starters. Haven't got a huge amount of that, but I shouldn't need a lot. All I need is some of this ME covered cable, which we will take out from here. I'm going to take this all the way over to here, and then in a couple, and then down. Now, one of the rationales behind the channels on the cables and such for applied energistics was to reduce the amount of, hopefully we got enough of this. If you recall back to AE1, you wouldn't bother with many drives because you just stick storage buses on a barrel or whatever storage. Oh, perfect, exactly the right amount. So the idea was with this update, this modification, was to make it so that kind of storage network didn't exist. Oh dear, there's a bit of a lighting glitch there. We'll live. We will live. So let me make myself, I'll just make 4 of those for now. Shouldn't take too long. Incidentally, I have got all of the crafting. Oh, you can see it making stuff in there. All of the crafting, what are they called? Molecular assemblers in. I've got interfaces into them all, so that is all done. I also put this in. This is just on import, and it's basically it's a dump chest. So when I come in, if I've got a crap ton of inventory, I just dump it in there, and it goes into the system. Anyway, let me have a look. I want a compacting drawer. Give me those, and let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this will work 16 blocks in any direction, and it will, as long as I think they have to be connected. It's a shame about that lighting glitch, but c'est la vie. Oh, there is one other thing I need, which is a storage bus. Storage. I've also taught the ME system to make 4K cells, so always handy. Right, give me ME storage bus. So I need an interface. Come on, can you make that? Yes, you can. Go on, that's good. And then a storage bus. So I need make me one of those, and make me one of those, and then we can go and stick that, and that will give us our storage bus. Brilliant. So then we just need to pop in here and plop that in, and I want to, where do you use priority? I want to give that, in fact I'm going to give it 100. I want this to be the first place it looks to store these items that we put into the drawer system. So let me grab some iron. Bang. And if I just come over to here, and we'll take you. So basically this has taken the iron, it's created 1 block of iron, sorry, 7 blocks of iron, 1 ingot, and it kind of compresses them there. So in theory, if I go into here now and go, give me all the iron, not that, give me all the iron in the world, now that should be, let's have a look, there's a stack there. Is this working? Let's stick all the iron back. Now what are you showing? Oh, that's interesting. Storage bus into the bottom of that, that's correct. Does it not like it for compacting drawers then, I wonder? It's possible, I suppose. Okay, let me just give me it all. Right. That kind of ooh, steady on there. Magnet ring, please. Thank you. We'll keep it on for now. Not going anywhere where it's a problem if we don't have that. Oh, that's a pain if it doesn't work like that. I mean, if I have to stick, mind you, I suppose it confuses it having. Let me have a look at drawers a second. So if we take a drawer and place it here with its, in all its glorious lighting glitchness, let me put that iron away for a second. This is just me experimenting, really. Let's have a look. What have we got in the way of wool? Too much. Oak. Yeah, we've got 40. Right, let me take half of those and just pop them into that. So we look at oak. We've got 20. Stick those in, and that. Oh. Well, now why are you thinking that iron needs to go there? Because I certainly haven't put iron there. Interesting. Well, certainly not doing what I expected. Let me just get everything out. So maybe not the solution I was expecting, which is a shame, because I think that would have been. I knew the drawers worked, but the compacting drawers don't seem to play ball, which is unfortunate. But anyway, not a problem. We'll take this wire back out and we'll move on and have a look at some other stuff. Yep, just grab this out and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so one of the things that was added to the quest book recently is Aura Cascade, which we've done a little bit with in Mage, but we've not really pursued. So the first thing we are going to need, now we need to get 8 of each of these 5. So that is going to be, well, if I grab a stack of you, it can't hurt, can it? 64. So if I go, I want violet. Okay, let me have a look at, see whether I can get purple. Purple dye would do me, any dye. Thank you. I need some blue, so let us do first round like you, and that. So that'll give me that. That will give me that. Yellow. I think it was yellow. Let me just double check. Yeah, red, orange and yellow. So we're going to need some red dye. 1, 2. We're going to need some yellow. Ooh, that's not good. I need to go and find some yellow. It's amazing, isn't it? You've got all this stuff. You've got applied energy sticks going. You've got all of these things going on around us. And when it comes to the crunch, you're short some yellow dye. There we go, a couple of yellow. It's a bit like when you're a kid at school. People never want to lend you the yellow. You got your crayons, you got your felt tips, but they don't want to lend you the yellow because they know full well that you're going to mix it and they're going to get it back and it's going to have a kind of a dirty brown colour at the end. Okay, so we got red. Let me just do you. And get rid of red. We finish with purple. Let's do a yellow. And then let's do an orange. Now, Aura Cascade is one of those mods which is an absolute bitch to understand. So we'll get some more whites. We'll get a reward bag. We could have a reward bag, we could have a momentum pump or an illumination pump. Now in Mage I use the illumination pump because I've got glowstone magic crops, which obviously meant that glowstone was cheap and cheerful. Momentum pump, I'm going to take the reward bag on this one, and let's see what we need then. It wants an aura node, burning aura pump, or a manipulator black, momentum and a projectile, and it'll give us a toss up between those and some silver coin. Oh, interesting. Let's see what we got then. We got a good reward bag for that. Workbench, backpack, golden sickle, and a screw gun. Okay. I just do not get excited about... Oh, yeah, that might be, if it's gold. If it wasn't golden, it would be anyway. So, what did we need for the next bit? For the things? Aura node. Let's have a look at you. Node. Wait for any eye to catch us up. So, an aura node. Oh, bugger. You're telling me I don't have any redstone bricks? Blocks. Oh, well, I've got redstone, because I've got lots of redstone. Okay, and then we can do the aura node again. Yeah, where are we? Aura node. Make me one of those, please. That's done. So, there you go, got that. So it needs a burning aura pump. Okay, a burning aura pump. And once we've got some of this stuff built, alternating, oh, that's a new one on me. Burning aura pump, oh yeah, that wants one of those. Huh. So we need to do another aura node. Let me get some redstone blocks made. Redstone blocks, make a stack of those. And then we'll make, I need what, about 5 is it? 4 more. Aura node. One, two. Oh, that's pains. What was? I saw. What are you? Or a manipulator. I don't know whether I need you or not. Let's check. Or a manipulator black, not orange. I got given that by the mages at the guild. Make me some more of that, please. 1 and a 2 and a 3. And then make some more nodes. Oh dear, it's constant crafting. But once you get this going, the mod Aura Cascade is quite interesting. And I'll tell you for why once we've got, I need my burning aura node. Make me one of those. Thank you. Then we need aura manipulator black. Manipulator. Come on. Manipulator black. Arcane black ingot. This is new. This is definitely new. Aura ingot black. Okay. Hahaha. It's getting tricksy on me. That's the Lord of the Rings. That is materials and you. That's. I don't think I have the encyclopedia of aura. Let's see how we make that, because this has changed a little bit since the last time I saw it. Yeah, this is arcane black ingot, arcane red ingot, arcane green. This must be some kind of aura infusion. But where is the book? I'm probably staring at it. You're probably screaming at the screen because I'm not seeing it, and I really am not seeing it. Botanist Encyclopedia. There must be, come on. I'm sure it was the Encyclopedia of Aura I'm almost positive it was, but Encyclopedia of Aura, a book and that. Give me a book. Right. One of those and one of those makes me that. Right, let us have a look. Oh. So, quests. This has got a built-in quest book, so that's interesting. We've got some pumps, we got a variety of that. Arcane ingots are made in a cascading processor. Okay. Basics, materials. A cascading processor. Turn ores drop down to 2 dust if appropriate dusts exist. It can also make arcane ingots of various colours by dropping an ingot and wool of a particular colour nearby. To obtain plentiful wool, use the cascading colorer. Well, that's fine. Arcane gems, the next. Arcane white gem. And then you got this arcane prism. This is all new. This is most definitely not new. So, the question is, that's a burning aura pump. We've got that one. Now, if we go back and just look at the pumps, basically the idea with Aura Cascade is that you pump aura around a system. The aura is never wasted, it never goes away, except for the odd specific type of aura, and it needs to be pumped, and then it generates power by falling, and the further it falls, the more it falls, the more power it generates. It's fairly straightforward. So, for example, the burning aura pump burns coal or any consumable. Any type of fuel can be placed in a furnace. Item will not be returned. For instance, putting in a lava bucket will not return the empty bucket. The burn duration in a furnace speed is 200, so it's not particularly fast. And if we were to jump out and look at pumps, you've got a variety. You've got the illumination pump that basically will consume light sources nearby. So glowstone is 3 minutes, 30 seconds for a torch, for example. There is, where are we? The momentum pump, so every time a mob falls nearby it generates momentum. Got the projectile pump if you shoot it. A whole bunch of these kind of things, and there is aura colours. Now, red aura will, there's a node containing red, it will absorb the explosion and push the aura uphill using TNT, and it generates 200,000 power. So this is one of the techniques that I found particularly beneficial. So let me think about where we want to build an Aura Cascade system for starters, because in an ideal world we want something fairly tall, and we need to push the stuff uphill, but the question is where? Obviously not really back there, that's not a good place. It's not really very tall, is it, that? I'm just looking at that going, maybe that hill? Very hill, very tall, very, very tall. I mean, I suppose we could do it around here. It might work, because it's kind of got some fairly sheer cliffs. We know it's hollowish. So, yeah, maybe. Let me have a think about this, and I will come right back in a moment. Okay, well, I've just realised that I've actually been blathering for quite a while, so we're going to do something pretty quick. I need to get some furnaces. I need 4 furnaces. I'm just going to do a quick and dirty 1, 2, 3, 4. clear that, and we pop those in with that, which will give us a cascading process. You also notice that I picked up some coal, TNT, some more of these, some more aura nodes, and the reason for that is fairly simple. When we go into, oops, we've got another, what we got, it gave us some ore. Now if we look in the quests, as you complete these things, so we need to possibly make a cascading smelter as well. Let's have a look at the smelter, see what's involved in that. But yeah, it has its own quest system, which is nice. Oh, we need an arcane white ingot for that, so we can't do that yet. Right, let's see, what can I ditch off? I don't want you, or you. I do want you lot. I want you and you. Don't need that. Oh, I do need that. Just take some coal for now, and I'm going to need some, let me get rid of you, get some iron ingots. I only need, I'll do 8, and then I need to make some black wool, so let's have a look. We need wool, and we are going to need ink. So get 8 of those, and then I'm just going to need some blocks, some cobble, just for building up. Now this is going to be a temporary thing, so we'll just make it outside somewhere. What time is it? We've got plenty of time. Where can we find that would be a good, oh dear, get me out of that. Well, here's as good as anywhere. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll make it 13 up. Now I have found in the past using this that 1, 2, if I put 1 there, and you'll notice they connected. So then we can take this out and this out, and then hopefully we can just drop down here. And I'm going to place one of those here, so it connected again. You saw the connection go on there, and we're going to take the burning aura pump and pop that there. So that creates a circle, a circuit. So we're going to stick a cascading processor next to that. We are going to take off our magnet ring, and we are going to stick down, well, first things first, we are going to stick a whole bunch of aura into this. So I'm going to stick 30,000 in there, and then we're going to throw some coal down. You'll see that that starts pumping, and that will start equalizing across. And basically what happens is, so we need to take you and you. We'll throw one of you down and one of you down, and you can see there's a progress now. So it's that's got a while left. That is doing its thing. So it is a strange mod, to say the least. Progress 13, progress, and the more power you have, the faster that would go. We're getting about 230, 200 and odd power there per second, which is pretty good. That's reasonable for what we want. Got 200 and still got plenty of time left there. This should complete, and then we will get one of these black ingot things. And I believe we needed 4 of them, wasn't it? Let's have a look at manipulator. Manipulator. A black one requires 4 of those. So we'll just let this run through. Now obviously eventually and that will transmute that into that, and then we throw another one down and leave that off doing its job. There. And that is pretty much it for this particular operation. You've got plenty of time left on you, so it's just a matter of letting this go. Now this is obviously going up in 1s and 2s there when you get quite a lot of power, so you're only going to get 200 power per second off of this, I think, though. 300 power per second, so that's going to be a max, which is double what this requires. It's 150. So yeah, that is Aura Cascade. That's the whole of it. There's nothing left. No, there's a hell of a lot to this mod. But what we can do is we'll just set you and you running. We'll chuck another one down there, and we'll just go and quickly sleep the night off. I need 2 more of these, and then we can get that black one. So I'll do that and be back in a mo. Okay. So while I was doing it, I did a white arcane ingot, which, if you remember rightly, smelt. Let me just get that up. This required 8 furnaces and 1 of those. So if we make a furnace, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we can get that smelting quest done and get some more of this for free as well. So if we take our encyclopedia, open it up, you'll see we got our reward there. We completed that. Probably need to do the cascading colour, so I think the final thing we need to build, or the final cascading Aura Cascade factory, will be over near the sheep. Oops, because it has a peculiar little effect. Let me get rid of you a second. Let's see, what else did we need? Arcane Magic's open. This manual submit, so we need a burning aura pump. Oh, let me go and grab that. We can just use that while we're here. In fact, I'll get these as well. Gimme. You will lose any aura that you've got stored in here if you break these, so ultimately you're going to want a permanent solution for this, but yeah, for what we're doing now it's more than adequate. Let me do a manual submit there. So we need a momentum and a projectile. Let's see what they need, see whether we've got time to do it, and so let's have a look. Pump. And wait for NEI. There we go. So that was a burning. Momentum. We need to do the blues, and we're getting into the more expensive ones now. These take more. These are vortex infusions. So we're not. And then the projectile. Yeah, maybe I should have taken one of those. Save me some diamonds, if nothing else. Yeah. So we're into more expensive territory, which we will most likely cover on stream. So yeah, anyway, making a little bit of progress with the Aura Cascade. I think, like I say, the obvious point, I will get around to getting that moonstone one day. I keep saying this. The obvious place to maybe build that Aura Cascade factory is out here near the sheep, because there is the sheep dyeing thingy that was mentioned in there. Where are we? Cascading colour. Both replenish wool on nearby sheep and dye them random colours, and that'll give us some wool for doing that one. Arcane ingots. I thought I'd made one of those. I must have used it before I opened the book. Oh well, no worries. I can soon make another. So yeah, that's making a few steps in the direction of Aura Cascade. I will probably start terraforming this area ready to accept our factory, Aura Cascade function. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.